Good morning. Now we are going to studying chemical changes. Grade 8 lesson. Chemical changes. Uh, Changes in which the composition of matter forming new substance are known as chemical changes. When the paper is burnt, ash and smoke are formed. There, the compositions of the paper change and new substance are formed. Such changes are known as chemical changes. It is a change in matter that forms a new substance with different properties. Chemical changes can't be reversed. You know it is a chemical change when it can't go back. The signs of a chemical change: has forms, heat is given off or absorbed, a solid forms or disappears, light is produced or sound is produced. This is a chemical changes practical. Take a magnesium ribbon and clean it well. Burn it by holding to the flame. Record your observation. Before burning the magnesium ribbon, it had a metallic luster. When held to the flame, it burned with a bright flame, leaving a white powder. Here, the compositions of magnesium can change and a new substance can form. Therefore, burning of the magnesium ribbon is a chemical changes. Okay? Like this, the changes we experience in our day-to-day life can be divided into two types. One of physical change and other is chemical changes. The practical of it, first is aim. Identify that combustion of the magnesium is a chemical change. Needing things are a magnesium ribbon, Bunsen burner. Method: take a magnesium ribbon and clean it. Burn it by holding to the flame. Observation of it: it burned with a bright flame, leaving white powder. Conclusion of it: burning of the magnesium is a chemical change. Now we are going to do the exercise in chemical changes. Take about 1 gram of lead nitrate to a boiling tube. Heat the boiling tube using the Bunsen burner as shown in the figure. Record your observation. When white lead nitrate is heated, is brown colored gas. It is NO2 is evolved, leaving a red color powder in the boiling tube. The red color powder is lead monoxide. Since the compositions of lead nitrate can change, this is a chemical change. The next question: add water and copper sulfate crystal to the boiling tube and prepare a light blue solution. It is a Petri dish. So, add water and copper sulfate crystal to it and prepare a light blue solution. Put the clean iron nail into it. When a clean iron nail is placed in a copper sulfate solution, you would observe that the blue color of the solution decreases. A reddish brown substance deposits on the nail and at the bottom while the temperature rises. So, the first question is mention 3 observations of the above practical. First is blue color of the solution decreases. Second one is a reddish brown substance deposit on the nail, that is, the temperature rises. Now we are going to do the third question. Mix the copper sulfate solution with the sodium hydroxide solution. The copper sulfate solution is a blue color solution and the sodium hydroxide solution is colorless. When the copper sulfate solution is added to the sodium hydroxide solution, a formation of a light blue solid can be observed. Such solids are called precipitates. So, the first question, write your observation that when you added the more copper sulfate solution with the sodium hydroxide, first, a dark blue solution is formed. On further addition of copper sulfate solution, a light blue solid is formed here. The second question, what is the special name of the result of the solid in the practical? It is called precipitates. The other practical is add a little dilute hydrochloric acids to the boiling tube. Add a piece of zinc into it. Record your observation. When a granule of zinc is added into a hydrochloric acids, we see that the zinc dissolves and a gas is liberated. So, state your observation when a granule of zinc is added into the hydrochloric acids, zinc dissolved and a gas is liberated. These are the observation of this practical. Pay your attention to the above activities. In all of them, new substances are formed. You already know that in chemical changes, new substances are formed. In the above activities, identify the observation which justifies the formation of new substance. Okay? Based on the observation made with regard to the chemical reaction stated in this chapter before, some of the following can be given an evidence in support of the fact that is a chemical reaction has taken place in the above activities. The first is evaluations of gases, change in color, change in temperature, formation of precipitates, productions of sound or light, productions of an odor. So, the formation of a new substance giving a different composition or several new substances by one or more substance undergoing change is known as a chemical change or chemical reaction. Recall the burning of the magnesium again. Magnesium is a metal with a silvery luster. Upon heating, it combines with oxygen in the air and forms a white powder. Okay, that powder is known as magnesium oxide. The substance that gets subjected to change during a chemical reactions are called reactants. Hence, the reactants of the above reaction are magnesium and oxygen. These are the reactants. The new substance formed by a chemical reaction are referred to as products. So, the magnesium oxide is the products. The product of this reaction is magnesium oxide. This reaction can be shown in the form of a word equation as follows. Hence, in a chemical reaction, reactants turn into products. So, rusting of iron, ransoning of metals, combustion of materials, decay of organic matter, ripening of fruits, blast of a cracker, and digestion of food by enzymes are some chemical reactions taking place every day. Thank you.